Syd da Chef, or chef as normal people say. Welcome to Syd Sweets.
Wait, where'd she go? Oh, hi, I'm Ella. Where's Gwen?
I'm back. I don't know where Ella or Gwen went. Just always disappearing for no. Oh, there she is. Hi, Ella.
Hey, Sydney.
Hi.
I just took a really fun trip around your house. Lots of interesting mirrors and pictures. I didn't know they were sponsored by Hy-Vee.
Oh crap! I forgot. Okay, that's better.
So now we're sponsored by Syd da Chef. That's you.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go work on filming now.
Okay,
Bye.
thanks. Okay, well, today we're trying a brand new recipe that I've never done before. It is a pumpkin rolled cake with a cream cheese filling. It has nice little leafies on top. See? It's got a leaf. Yeah, it's really pretty. Anyway, yeah, this is what it looks like. It's really, really yummy, and it like glues. It's delicious. Yeah, so this is a recipe I haven't tried before. So I'm bound to mess up, and I'm really sorry if I do. But like, if I do, just like don't laugh at me too much. Like a little bit's okay, but like I know I'm dumb, and like if you laugh a lot, like it's just gonna hurt my feelings. Yeah. On to the video.
Alright, pattern batter. Take one.
Action.
Okay, so here we go. So to start off, we have to make the batter for the leaves and patterns on the outside of the cake. To do that, you'll need 1.5 ounces of butter, or 3 tablespoons, at room temperature preferably, because it makes everything easier. You'll need 3 egg whites. If you don't know how to separate an egg white, look it up and figure it out, because you're dumb. We need 2 ounces of powdered sugar, and then 3 ounces of flour, and then food coloring. Yay! That's the one I'm using. Yeah. Woo! Okay, so to get started, I need to look at the recipe. Combine all ingredients in a medium bowl. This is a medium-ish bowl. I'm going to use that one. Woo! Yay. Okay, so flour, powdered sugar, egg whites. I need a spoon or fork. Give me a fork. Gwen is like, I'm a ninja. Oh, sneaky. Okay. Gwen, you're so sneaky.
Oh, you know it, Sydney.
So we're combining. We're moving so the other camera can see me, and we're combining. I'll melt the butter because I'm too lazy to deal with it not melted. Yeah, you can melt the butter. It's fine. Okay, Ella, duck under the camera. Jesus. Get it right. Just push the start button twice.
Okay.
Or once. Push the start button. Good job, Ella. You found the You found the start button. I'm sorry, Gopher clap. Oh wait, no, we're in journalism. It snaps. Okay. Ella, you can be my assistant for this step. Dump it in. You just about spilled that. You spilled it, Ella. No, that's not all of it. You have to get all of it. The butter. Get all the buttery goodness. Jesus Christ. Okay, leave, Ella. You're a bad assistant. There you go. Put this in the sink. Oh no, I need towel. Ah! And then we're mixing again. And we're mixing. And it says, only mix until the batter is smooth. Do not keep mixing after it is blended, or it might start to separate. Don't do that. I love mixing things, you know? It's just so, like, mixing, you know? Mixing is great. That was weird. Okay. And then it says divide it into 4 portions. That was incredibly amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4 bowls. This one's different than all the rest, so I'm gonna get another one because it makes me uncomfy. And we're mixing, and we're mixing again. Okay. 1. Doesn't have to be exact, but like close-ish.
Wait, what's the verb for using a spatula?
Spatulaing. I'm spatulaing.
Would it be spatting?
I'm spatting.
You spat with a spatula?
I'm spatulaing. I'm spatulaing. Spatulaing, that's what it is. It's definitely what it is. That was a... Hey, Christmas equals poop, y'all. You heard it first from Ella Rosenthal. Hand me the toothpicks right behind you. Oh, that works. Okay. Well, I meant the whole fancy thing, but that works too. Now I don't want the whole fancy thing. I want, but... Okay, look at this. A gorgeous red color. It's gorgeous. What are you doing? Why did you give me another fork? I don't want another fork. Why? Okay. Orange. What are you doing? I don't trust you guys. Guys, if I get murdered today, it was either Ella or Gwen. Most likely Gwen, because Ella's a good child, usually. Oh, yes, I put in 2 more drops of yellow food coloring because this is not orangey. Stirring is my favorite thing. Now we'll see if Ella's theory about brown works.
Yep.
Those Christmas colors equal poop. God.
I couldn't. Oh, was I right? Oh my gosh, my mom was right about colors.
When you actually listen to your mom for once.
Actually, it took her telling me like 4 times.
Look, we did it. And it's brown. Whoa! It's kind of purpley, but that's fine. Okay, look at us go. We finally finished our pattern batter. Pattern batter. Anyway, so yeah, let's move on to the cake part.
Pumpkin cake, scene 1, take 1.
Action!
Okay, so now we have to make the main cake batter that we will pour over the pattern batter, the patter batter. Anyway, so for that you need 3.3 ounces of all-purpose flour. You need, this is half teaspoon baking powder and a half teaspoon baking soda. 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. I just combined, what was it? Nutmeg and cumin and cinnamon because that works too. What else you need? A half a teaspoon of salt, 7 ounces of granulated sugar, or 1 cup, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. They make pretty little dummy thingies and you can pet them because they're friends, not food.
Excuse me.
Wait, no, they're food, not friends. 3 eggs at room temperature, preferably, because it works better that way. 5.5 ounces of pumpkin puree, or about 2/3 of a cup, and then powdered sugar to dust on top, which I don't have out right now, but I will.
Sure you don't.
Okay, and let's go to the instructions.
Alright,
Okay, so
baking, scene 1, take 2.
Action!
do I have to reintroduce everything?
No?
Okay, so when after you get all your ingredients out, you gotta like put them all together and make a batter, because that's how batter works. So you're gonna get a sifter and a bowl. Yeah. You put the
What
sifter.
type of bowl?
a medium bowl. This is a glass bowl, but you could also use a wooden bowl or a metal bowl or a clay bowl or
I like.
What about a plastic bowl?
a plastic bowl works too. Anyway, and then you dump in, let's see, flour, the baking soda and the baking powder.
Ha!
And then spices. That's your pumpkin spices. What the fuck? and then salt. In the medium bowl. This doesn't require a medium bowl because it's kind of small. Not very much stuff. That's fine. And then you sift. And you sift. And you sift. And you sift. You sift a little bit more. And then you're done. Woo. This is a bigger medium bowl. Yeah, that'll work. And then place both sugars. Your white sugar. What's my brother doing? White sugar. Don't get the bowl wet before you put sugar in it. I did that, and you have to scrape it all out. Anyway, the sugar 1, and then brown sugar. Ah! Sugar 2. It's okay. Anyway, back to the regular scheduled program. What else?
You should donate to PB.
Beat them together for 3 minutes until thick and light yellow. I don't think that's gonna make. Oh, you have to add the eggs too. I was gonna say I don't think that's gonna be thick and light yellow with just sugar.
I don't think Sydney is an actual chef.
I'm a chef. You know? Okay. I never made this before. There's a first time for everything, Gwen. Okay. Be a little more understanding.
That's right. I'm sorry. I mean,
2 eggs.
I am your father, so I should be.
3 eggs. Yeah, fun fact, Gwen is my dad. Like, Gwen took part in birthing me.
Well, not quite that far. This is gonna be a weird video.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on what you cut out, you know.
Man.
I'm here.
Just the opening. When
You
took
can either
part
use
birthing
a
me?
Wait, if
mixer.
you're my uncle, does that mean you're my grandpa?
Yeah.
Gwen is Ella's grandpa now. You can use a stand mixer, or I'm using an immersion blender because I'm too lazy to get out our stand mixer because it's heavy.
Wait, now I have 2 grandpas.
I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. Okay, anyway. This is gonna go everywhere.
Wait, what if I don't have that, Sydney?
I said you can use a stand mixer, or a hand mixer, or an immersion blender. I mean, you can, but it'll just be different. You're supposed to beat together for 3 minutes until thick and light yellow.
Wait, thick and what?
Light yellow.
That doesn't look like light yellow.
What happened in 3 minutes?
Oh!
Okay, so sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. Our camera person, Gwen, didn't notice that the camera died. So yeah, so after you mix up all of those wet ingredients and they're yellow and thickish, you add the pumpkin and the vanilla and you mix just until it's combined, and then you add the flour mixture, and yeah, you should end up with something like this, kind of like a cake batter. Whoa, like a pumpkin cake batter. That's crazy, I know. Anyway, yeah, then you just make sure you got all the flour off the sides and bottom of the bowl, and you're good to go. We went on a side adventure because we didn't have a pan with all 4 sides raised, so I just ran like a block and a half to get a pan. So yeah.
With all 4 sides raised to go to 457.
Oh my god.
Don't say her address. I just stole one from my neighbors. It's fine. Now I'm going on an adventure back to my house to finish baking.
You don't even know that I was right.
Yes, I do.
Maybe I do look like a duck.
You do kind of walk like a duck.
Okay, I can be self-conscious of how I walk now too.
Surprise attack! Oh, it didn't work.
Oh, I'm coming against you! No! Oh, I'm coming against you! Run, Sydney, run! Oh my god. Piping. Scene 1, take 1.
Action.
Okay, so before you can like pipe all the leaves and stuff, you have to draw them. Woo! Time lapse of me drawing them too. So after you like draw them, you have to put it. Make sure you put it pencil side down. Got it? No graphite in your cake.
Is graphite edible?
Probably not.
I've
Probably
eaten it.
poisonous.
It's fine, I've eaten it.
Oh, okay. Pencil side down, you'll still be able to see your pictures and stuff. Then you have to fill your piping bag. If you don't have piping bags, just use a Ziploc bag and cut off the edge. Easiest way to fill any piping bag or anything is just put it over a cup. And then you take the stuff and then you wipe off the toothpick. And you give it to Dad.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome, Dad. And then you scoop it in there.
Ooh.
Scoopity doopity. And then you have your stuff in a piping bag. Woo, you did it. Proud of you. Okay. Dad, are you proud of me?
Oh, always, sweetheart.
Oh, I hated that.
I did too. That was
Woo, it's in a piping bag. And then you use the scissors. And then you cut off the tip. You probably want a pretty small hole for this. I mean, I'm going to have a smaller hole. What'd you do? And then you just repeat that with all of your colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you have all of your piping bags filled, you can start to like pipe. You can like pick which leaves you want, which colors and stuff like that. Yeah. Ooh, I just about burped. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna start with brown. I'm gonna do the acorns brown, because acorns are brown. Woo! And then you just do them all individually, and yeah.
Wait, what color are acorns?
They're purple.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Okay. Okay. So after you have all of your leaves and decorations and small details and stuff, of course your West Side Story logo, duh. After you have it all piped out, then you very carefully put the pumpkin cake batter on top of it and try not to mess it up as you do that. Fun stuff, right?
Taste it. That's what she usually says to me. She's like, she must like you better.
Oh, hello. Yeah. I guess it does
16 to
something like
18 minutes. Put it in a 350 degree oven for 16 to 18 minutes. Are you ready? Are you ready? No, no. The camera's gonna follow me.
that. I am.
Come on. Come on. Wait. And then you open the oven. Right? And why isn't it? What did Gwen do? Oh, that's what Gwen did. And then you put it in the oven, and then you close the oven. And then don't forget to set your timer. Don't forget the timer. Now 14 seconds. And then work. Okay, so once you get your cake out of the oven, right away you need to go around the edges with a knife, make sure it's loose and off of the pan. It should mostly be off of the pan anyway. And then you take a piece of parchment paper that you sprayed with non-stick spray and you put it on top. And then you take a towel. No? No? Okay, well, take a towel so you don't burn your hands. And you take a cutting board and put it on top of the wax paper, or the parchment paper. Don't use wax paper, it'll melt and it won't be pretty. I'm not gonna use a towel, I'm gonna use hot pads. So you take the hot pads and you very carefully flip the cake over. And you set her down. And you take off the hot pan. Very carefully, don't burn yourself. Hey, look at that. And you should be able to see all your pretty drawing. Yeah. And then you very carefully peel off the parchment paper that's on top of the cake.
Okay.
And then you put a towel on top. Oh, powdered sugar first. Don't forget your powdered sugar. You need to powder sugar each side. It's a very important step, which I almost forgot, which would have been very bad. You put powdered sugar on top. Liberally. Not literally. Not conservatively. Liberally. Liberty Lee. Not Liberty Lee. No, we don't like Liberty.
Liberty Mutual.
Oh.
Ba, 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 ba. That's the farmer's one.
Yeah, that was...
Why don't you use the powdered sugar?
I don't want to. Okay, get your powdered sugar on there.
You're supposed to powder sugar towel?
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Then you put your towel on top. Look at that, it's so pretty. Then you flip it back over. I'm gonna get another cutting board with that.
You don't want to just use the bottom of the pan?
What?
Once you get a towel into it?
What?
You could put the pan like upside down.
I'm gonna use a cold pan so I don't have to.
Okay.
I'm using a cold pan. You can use the original pan or another cutting board, whatever. Yeah, and then I'm gonna take the towel and everything and slide it back onto my cutting board because it fits better on there. Okay. There we go. And then we take off this. Oh, look at that. How gorgeous that is. So gorgeous. And then we put more powdered sugar on top. So this is the edge that I left a little bit of space with no designs on it, just so I can make sure I can roll it up and not have a problem with it. So I'm going to use my towel.
I think you're supposed to get the towel between it.
Look up.
Yeah, up together.
Together?
Yeah, so just fold it over and start rolling.
Okay, so roll the towel in it. I was wrong. And then you have your cake log. Woo!
Guess what the next step is, Sydney?
Put it in the fridge.
For at least an hour.
So now we gotta cool it completely in the fridge. And there's no room in our fridge. There's it right there. Make sure it stays rolled up while it's in the fridge, not like, don't like let it unroll. Yeah, so now we wait, and then when it's completely cool, we'll frost it and have it done. Rolling attempt 1.
Action.
Okay, so you have to make sure your cake is completely cooled before you roll it, or else it'll crack, which no bueno. So we just pulled ours out of the fridge. Very, very carefully unroll it. Should kind of keep its space. Then you take your frosting and you just get it in there. And then you roll. Stop, drop, and roll, my dudes. So you want to try and get it somewhat tight, but also like you don't want to get it so tight that it oozes out all of the frosting, because frosting is delicioso. Oh, how gorgeous that is. And it's all gonna go out onto the towel. I'm gonna just scoop some off. I'm gonna get it everywhere, you know, just like half of everywhere. You know, you got me. Okay. There we go. And then we continue to roll. Oh, look at that. Bloopies! 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 Flour in the second one.
Hello, I'm Ella the Chef.
Hello, I am Ella's partner, Gwen the Chef. Today we are making
Flour 3.3
Plant.
or 3/4 cup.
plant. We made plant.
Wait, Miss Harms once said, "Where does the mass in plants come from?" Would you like to answer that? Gwen the
It
Chef?
comes from you know when like animals eat
Got
plants? And then the mass.
The mass, like where do
mass?
plants, like where does the light come from? Oh, he's not pokey.
Oh, the little pokies, they come from like photosynthesis and shit, right? Like the plants that go through like photosynthesis.
First one you do is you want to take your fork and you take the plant and then you take some flour. And you just
Oh, we can't forget the baking powder either. Yeah. Oh, that's baking
yeah.
soda. I want the
So
powder.
you add baking soda.
Mhm.
And
Soda.
we can't show you this because it's classified. So now that we've added the baking soda.
Then we add the baking powder.
Oh yeah.
We can't show you that either. Oopsies.
Oh, Gwen spilled a little bit, right?
I'm so glad you guys are recording right now.
This is fun.
So now your plant might get a little bit taller and he's gonna grow the little pokey.
Yeah, the little
And
pokey
then
things
what-
that come from photosynthesis.
Would you like to share what happens after it goes more pokey thingy?
The pokey things, they eventually fall off of the plants, and then they go into your bedroom and they poke you while you sleep.
They walk into your bedroom and
Yeah.
poke you.
Yeah, they grow legs and faces.
Yeah, they look
The
really
faces
creepy.
look like Santa Claus.
I don't know what yours are looking like, but mine kind of look like
The
Charlie Brown a little
faces
bit.
look like Santa,
Oh.
Santa Claus and Charlie Brown. Really, guys? You're ruining my childhood.
No, they look like Charlie Brown, and then they poke you, and they're like, wake up, like, wake up, wake up, but like spiky,
Ow.
you know, spiky.
What?
Don't
Do
do
they
that
just
to
want
me,
a friend
Santa
to play
Claus
with?
Pokemon.
No, they just
It's Santa Claus Charlie Brown.
they just want to be annoying, you know,
Yeah, because they're lonely.
like me.